So let's take a look at this. Dan Ives, everyone's favorite fucking clown. Let's go back to his. Oh, yeah, I'm blocked. That's right. This guy's a fucking clown. He's a meet Kevin type of clown. Don't believe me? Look at this. Look at the clown outfit. Look at this. Look at the clown outfit. This is a pure clown. I mean, you're wearing this, you're a fucking clown. He's a motor mouth. He yaps and yaps, right? He's just basically bullshit content for the stock pumpers on CNBC. That's what this guy is. That's what Tom Lee is. Now, let's take, CNBC that wants to sell us their pro. Yeah, of course. You fucking scam. Let's take a look at Dan Ives. Weedbush Securities. So, Weedbush Securities, folks, is a joke. They're not even like a real fucking, I don't even know what they do. They're a fucking joke. That's what they are. They're not a real Wall Street firm. They're a fucking joke. This guy's a clown show. I mean, look at this guy. Dude, let me explain to you how it works, folks. Dan Ives provides the CNBC sheep with a lot of bullshit. He's a rambler. Oh, Tesla's going to the moon. Oh, it's amazing. Palantir. Oh. So he basically preaches to kind of the Cathy Wood bullshit phrases, okay, and pitches that nonsense. Are you ever going to hear when a bear market comes from this guy? No. He does this why? Because CNBC, like all these media firms, they want content. They want content that, number one, they can tag ads to. Number two, content that can cause their audience to blow up, to throw them under the bus. Because then the advertisers are going to pay more money for those slots because the people that listen to CNBC and their content, they're going to blow up and they're going to need assistance. You understand? So Dan Ives, he's a motor mouth. He's readily available whenever you want to interview me, sure. Meanwhile, real analysts at Morgan Stanley, they're too fucking busy to come on CNBC every fucking day. Okay? So what's Dan Ives get out of this? He gets free marketing for his company, Weedbush, which is too fucking small and too insignificant, apparently, to pay for fucking ads. You understand? It's a tit for tat. That's how it works. This is the general business model of the media. This is why you see guys that, as real experts, 99% of the time, they're small guys. They're trying to brand them as to someone like legitimate, and they're nobody. And those guys that do the bidding of the media so they can become big guys. How? Well, they get millions of dollars of free marketing, promotion. So eventually they grow their business. You understand? You got it? That's how it works, folks. This is why no one truly legitimate is spending their time in the media. They're not doing it. They're doing it to market themselves because they're fucking clowns. You see? That's Dan Ives. Every single fake YouTube guru, just about, I would say, I'll say 99%, is going to be a Dan Ives pumper. They're going to be a Tom Lee pumper. Why? Because these fucking clowns, all they do is they pump stocks. They don't know what they're talking about. In fact, I'm probably going to contact the SEC to investigate Dan Ives. Okay? To investigate what they might be doing. Okay? I haven't looked into him much. If I can see some specifics, I might do that. But that's what they do. Okay? Tom Lee is another guy. Let me just go ahead and let's see this guy here. Tom Lee. Fucking clown. And Tom Lee actually proves. Let's see. Tom Lee. Yeah. Tom Lee is a guy who's flipped around from several firms. And so what happens to these guys typically, like for instance, if Dan Ives, if he leaves Weedbush or he gets fired or whatever, he'll go to another firm and he'll get hired based upon one thing and one thing only, just like Tom Lee. And you know what that is? They're going to say, look, I'm a regular on CNBC. I can give your firm free promo, free advertising, because when they introduce me, they're going to introduce me as an analyst working at your firm. You got it? That's how it works. You understand, folks? This is the whole fucking media scam. Nobody talks about this shit. Why do you think they don't have credible analysts and credible strategists from major real Wall Street firms on CNBC every day. Why? Because those guys are meeting with institutional investors. Those guys are doing research. Those guys are doing client calls, conference calls. Those guys are on road shows. You understand? These guys, Tom Lee, Dan Ives, they don't work for real fucking firms. They're like promo bullshit. They don't deal with real fucking institutions. They're little small fucking bullshit shit shops. You got it? That's the deal. That's the reality. Okay? I know how fucking Wall Street works. And these guys ain't Wall Street. Now, that said, me personally, Wall Street, listen, folks, if you're going to go with anybody, fucking idiots on YouTube, fucking idiots on CNBC, I'd go with people on Wall Street before any of that shit. But the bottom line is even that ain't going to help you a whole lot. Because if you're going after these guys, they don't really know what's going on. Wall Street knows what's going on in a bull market. But when it comes to a bear market or signs of trouble ahead, they can't pick it. They don't know what's going on. And oftentimes what they'll do is they'll detect recessions and bear markets when they don't exist, like what's happened recently over the past couple of years. Okay? The bottom line is this. Your best move is to buy the S&P 500, and that's it. You're not going to beat the S&P 500. Listening to Tom Lee, listening to Dan Ives, listening to any of these fucking fraudsters on YouTube, whether it's Tom Nash or Meet Kevin or whomever. Long term, you're not going to beat it. That's fact. Now, if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, then you're fucking ignorant. You're just an idiot. I know what I'm talking about. You're not going to beat it. You think that you are. A lot of you idiots out there think that you are. Oh, I'm beating it this year. Okay, let's see how you do over the next 10 years and 20 years. By that time, it's too fucking late. You'll see. You're going to blow the fuck up. Some people have already blown up. Some people already blew up. Tom Nash already blew up a lot of people. Meet Kevin blew up a lot of people in 2021 and 2022. And guess what? They don't come on YouTube anymore. You don't see or hear from them anymore. They just don't come around anymore. You understand? You realize this, right? I know for a fact. This is what happens. And then you got the bigger idiots who got blown up who are still around. That's right.
So we got these scammers out here, the new breed of scammers, and yet there's nothing, no word from the SEC, no word from the FTC, no word from NEC. At this point, I would just give it the FCC. Somebody do something about it. This can't be. I mean, we have this wild, wild west jungle, these YouTubers and social media influencers. Fucking hate these guys. Put some prison terms. Put some people in prison. People who do that, put them in prison for a few years. Put people in prison. Where's the SEC? Put some charges on these motherfuckers.
Keep this in mind. And if you don't know this, I suggest you fucking spend the time to look into it. Easily one of the top investment analysts in the world. I'm probably the best. It's difficult to prove I'm the best, right? But easily one of the best. Ask yourself, somebody in my status, my stature, my realm, who else is going to go out and expose these fucking little minions fraudsters? Who's going to do that? Who's going to do that? Nobody. Nobody else.
terms of getting back as an investor, if it's coming down to here, almost irrespective of what's going on, I have to believe, if I have to make a call in advance, and of course I can change depending on what happens, but I have to believe this is where you want to start doing that 18, 17, around there. Their earnings report is a complete game changer, at least for quite a while. Bottom line, NVIDIA now is going to enter the realm of Tesla, Apple, and all these other big, I mean, listen, NVIDIA can come down to 150, come down to $100. If you don't think it's possible, then you don't understand how the market works. I mean, listen, NVIDIA can come down to 150, come down to $100. If you don't think it's possible, then you don't understand how the market works.